Picture Verona at midnight, May 28th, 2023. The Adige River shimmers under moonlight, its ripples hiding the city's secrets. In a quiet apartment near Piazza delle Erbe, a scream splits the air, raw, desperate, then gone, swallowed by the night's hum. Hours later, 29-year-old Marco Bellini, a real estate prodigy with a dream job on the horizon, vanishes. His phone is dead, his ambitions extinguished. Who could commit a crime so vicious it would stun a nation? What drove someone to destroy a man chasing his future? This is the chilling true story of Marco Bellini, a tale of ambition, betrayal, and a twist so shocking it'll leave you questioning everything. Buckle up. This is no ordinary true crime story. Marco was last seen that evening in Verona's historic heart, his life at a turning point. A lucrative job offer in Rome promised to elevate his career. But when his partner, Sofia Moretti, a charismatic bartender from a Venice hotel, returned home, she claimed the apartment was empty. Marco was gone, she said. No note, no trace. His wallet, keys, and laptop sat untouched on the counter. His calendar was packed, client meetings, a flight to Rome. Why would a man on the verge of greatness disappear? Police were summoned, but Sofia's story felt too polished. The night before, Marco texted his brother Luca. Sofia's controlling. This Rome job could change everything, but she's fighting me. Did Marco walk away, or was he erased from existence? The answer begins a journey into a web of lies and a truth you won't see coming. Marco Bellini was born May 2nd, 1983, in Padua, a city of ancient porticos and bustling markets, 40 miles from Verona. His parents, Antonio and Maria, raised him in a home filled with warmth, Sunday dinners of polenta and ragu, tales of their Venetian ancestors. Marco was their dreamer, sketching Padua's Basilica di Sant'Antonio as a boy, captivated by arches and spires. His parents instilled ambition and loyalty, a balance that defined him. At school, he shone in art and economics, his drawings of Padua's landmarks winning local acclaim. Real estate became his passion, a blend of architecture's beauty and the thrill of closing deals. After graduating with honors from the University of Padua, Marco built a name in the local market, brokering historic villas by 25. But Padua felt small, its opportunities capped. Verona, a vibrant hub an hour from Venice, called to him in 2020. Friends painted it as a city of wealth and possibility, perfect for a man like Marco. He packed his life into a van, hugged his tearful mother, and drove to Verona, the city of Romeo and Juliet, hoping to write his own epic. He didn't know it would end in tragedy. Verona embraced Marco with its Roman amphitheater and cobblestone charm. The real estate market was a battlefield, millionaires buying palazzos, investors snapping up lakefront estates. Marco thrived, his charm and sharp mind sealing record-breaking deals. His flat near Piazza delle Erbe became his haven, walls adorned with sketches of Verona's bridges. He networked at wine bars, dined with clients at Trattoria al Pompiere, and earned headlines in local papers. At 29, he was a rising star, but the grind left him hollow. Late nights over contracts couldn't fill the void of loneliness. He craved love, a partner to share his triumphs. That's when Sofia Moretti entered, her smile a promise, her secrets a threat. Sofia Moretti, born in 1982, was no ordinary bartender. At a luxurious Venice hotel, she served Prosecco to tycoons and celebrities, her wit earning tips and admiration. Raised in Mestre, Venice's gritty suburb, she learned to read people early. Her father, a con man who vanished when she was 12, left her with a knack for manipulation. By her 20s, she'd crafted a persona, polished, magnetic, untouchable. She told guests she dreamed of owning a boutique, but coworkers saw a guarded woman, her past a locked vault. At the bar, she was a star, her laugh disarming, her stories enchanting. But beneath it, a cold calculation simmered. Marco met Sophia at a Venice bar during a real estate team's celebration. Her tales of canal-side nights drew him in. She was a year older, with a daughter from a past relationship, but swore it was history. Their first date, a gondola ride under Venice's bridges, felt like destiny. Marco saw a future. Sophia saw control. They moved into a Verona apartment, their life a stage for her deception. Marco thought he'd found love. He'd walked into a trap. Their early months were magical. Dinners at Verona's trattorias, strolls along Ponte Pietra, dreams of a shared life. But Sophia's warmth faded. Her teasing turned cruel, mocking Marco's Padua accent, calling his soccer fandom provincial, dismissing his career as chasing rich men's scraps. Arguments flared over nothing, a misplaced mug, a delayed reply. Sophia would shut him out, then return as if nothing happened, leaving Marco questioning himself. He texted Luca. "She's not the same. I don't know who I'm living with." Unbeknownst to Marco, Sophia was living a double life. At the hotel, she'd met Elena Rossi, a 26-year-old manager with ambitions of her own. Sophia told Elena she was single, that Marco was a roommate soon to leave. She balanced them with chilling precision, nights with Marco in Verona, lunches with Elena by Venice's Grand Canal. Her phone was a maze of alibis, her lies seamless. But no deception lasts forever. In early 2022, Marco's career skyrocketed. A prestigious Rome firm offered him a job, managing elite properties, a six-figure salary, a chance to redefine his life. He told Sophia, expecting celebration. Her face darkened. "Rome?" she snapped. "You'd leave me for that?" The job threatened her control, her lifestyle, her carefully curated image as the partner of a rising star. Marco's success was a spotlight on her lies, a risk she couldn't tolerate. Sophia's behavior turned venomous. She mocked his plans, accused him of betrayal. Marco texted Luca. "She's furious about Rome, says I'm choosing money over her." He was torn. The job meant leaving Verona, leaving Sophia. But her coldness pushed him to decide. He'd take the offer, start anew. Sophia, sensing her grip slipping, devised a plan to stop him, not with words, but with something far darker. By late 2022, Sophia scoured the internet shadows, researching poisons, cyanide, arsenic, plant toxins. She needed something subtle, something to weaken Marco without suspicion. Rodenticides caught her eye, cheap, accessible, causing fatigue and dizziness that could pass as stress. In early 2023, she began lacing his espresso, his pasta, his Chianti with small doses, expecting him to falter. Marco grew ill, exhausted, dizzy, plagued by stomach pains. He told friends he was overworked, blaming the Rome offer's pressure. Sophia watched, waiting for collapse, but Marco's resilience held. He kept working, kept planning. Frustrated, Sophia increased the doses, but the poison was too slow. Marco's resolve to move to Rome grew stronger, pushing her to a desperate final act. Elena's suspicions mounted. Sophia's excuses, late shifts, vague answers, didn't add up. She dodged sharing her phone, tensed when asked about her past. One night, Elena found photos of Sofia and Marco on her phone. Recent, intimate, undeniable. Confronted, Sofia lied. Marco was a clingy ex, posting old photos to ruin her. She showed Elena a forged document, claiming Marco was sabotaging her career. Elena, unconvinced, contacted Marco. They met at Elena's Venice hotel in a quiet lounge overlooking the lagoon. Elena revealed Sofia's lies. Marco confirmed they still lived together, planning a future until the Rome offer. Both realized they were pawns in Sofia's game. Marco decided to leave her, confronting Sofia on May 28, 2023. "I know everything," he said, packing for Rome. His future was set. Sofia's was unraveling. In their Verona apartment, the air was thick with tension. Marco packed, ignoring Sofia's pleas. Her charm had failed, her lies exposed. In a blind rage, she grabbed a kitchen knife and attacked. Marco, caught off guard, fell under 37 stab wounds. Blood stained the hardwood, marking the end of their shared dreams. Panicked, Sofia dragged his body to the bathroom, doused it in alcohol, and lit a match, hoping to erase her crime. The fire fizzled, leaving a charred crime scene. She scrubbed the apartment, but blood clung to walls, seeped into cracks. She wrapped Marco's remains in plastic, moving them to the garage, then the basement, searching for a permanent solution. Her mind raced. She needed a cover, a story, time to escape the truth closing in. Sofia played her final card. Using Marco's phone, she texted Luca and friends, claiming he needed space and had left Verona. She reported him missing, telling police they'd fought over the Rome job, and he'd vanished with his wallet and passport. Her story was too smooth, her calm eerie. Luca and Marco's friends flooded social media with pleas, while Sofia stayed silent, detached. Investigators smelled a lie. Forensic teams found Marco's blood in Sofia's car, on the apartment stairs, in the hallway. Her phone revealed poison searches, forged documents. Surveillance footage showed her hauling bags to the garage at 2 a.m. Neighbors reported screams. Under relentless questioning, Sofia's story crumbled. She led police to a weed-choked lot near Verona on June 1st, 2023, where Marco's remains, stabbed, poisoned, partially burned, told a brutal story. The evidence was damning. Sofia was arrested, tried, and convicted of first-degree murder. The judge's gavel fell, sentencing her to life. Italy sighed in relief, believing justice was served. But the story wasn't over. Just as the case seemed closed, a bombshell emerged. During Sofia's appeal, a private investigator hired by her defense uncovered cryptic texts on Marco's phone, sent hours before his death to an unknown number. "Luca's acting strange. He knows about Rome. I'm worried." A witness, a neighbor previously overlooked, swore they saw Luca near the apartment that night carrying a bag. Most chilling, forensic accountants found a hidden transaction, 50,000 euros transferred from Marco's account to Luca's days before the murder, tied to a shady real estate deal Marco had rejected. Was Luca jealous of Marco's success? Did he have a motive to frame Sofia, or worse, collude with her? The evidence was too vague to convict, but enough to cast doubt. Sofia's conviction was overturned on appeal. The case reopened. Verona gasped. Had they jailed the wrong person, or was Sofia playing a deeper game? Marco's murder left Italy haunted. Protests erupted in Verona, Venice, Padua, and Rome. Crowds in Piazza Bra holding signs. Justice for Marco. Clara, his sister, spoke through tears. "My brother trusted too many. We need answers." Media frenzy gripped the nation. True crime shows dissecting Sophia's narcissism and now Luca's potential role. Was he a grieving brother or a mastermind? Psychiatrists noted Sophia's lack of remorse, but the new evidence suggested a larger conspiracy. Luca vanished from public view, his silence fueling speculation. The case remains unsolved, a shadow over Verona's sunlit streets. Sophia, free on a technicality, disappeared, some say to Mestre, others to a new identity. The cryptic texts, the money, the witness, clues that point nowhere yet everywhere. Marco's story is no longer just a murder, it's a labyrinth of betrayal, where the truth slips through your fingers like Adige mist. Who killed Marco Bellini? Was it Sophia, Luca, or someone still in the shadows? This is one mystery that may never be solved, a chilling reminder that evil hides not just behind charm, but in the places we least expect. Leave your opinions in the comments section and subscribe to get more shocking crimes that exists in our society.